To make his food taste better, this man actually uses his own sweat. He's been stranded on an island for 3 months now, and he's getting better at surviving. Whenever he goes fishing, he always catches something. He can even climb trees to collect bird eggs, which he then fries for food. But here's the strange part. To add flavor, he gathers his own sweat in an empty perfume bottle. Then he drips a little of it onto his meal. So, would you dare to try this man's grilled fish?
The mermaid saw the man she loved dying, so she used her last power to give him life again. But it was the mermaid who died instead. As he sank deeper into the sea, the young man could do nothing. He could only cry, mourning the one he loved. After drifting for a long time, the man was rescued by villagers. When he regained consciousness, he still couldn't forget the mermaid. He ended up living in that village until old age, accompanied by his friend, who also survived. One day, while fishing in the middle of the sea, the man seemed to hear the song of the mermaid he loved. Whether it was real or just a hallucination, he followed the voice. Looking back, his friend cried, realizing he had lost his true companion. At night, this wealthy young lady entered a newly opened store. Even though her assistant had warned her not to, she went in alone. Inside, there was a mirror spirit. It said that anyone who looked into a mirror at night would become incredibly beautiful. The young lady was faced with the mirror, and the spirit created an illusion for her. Unknowingly, she ended up inside a coffin, and the coffin even started flying. Her assistant was terrified watching this. Fortunately, the coffin was stopped by a young man who was searching for the spirit. There were 3 dragon eggs about to hatch, but the king ordered his soldiers to destroy them. The mother dragon, realizing this, went on a rampage, breathing fire that burned everything in its path. Some soldiers were even set ablaze. The king begged for mercy. But the dragon wanted equal retribution. The king had to sacrifice his 3 daughters as an offering. From that moment on, every new king had to sacrifice 3 young women before coronation. But in reality, they were not the true daughters of the future king. They were innocent girls deceived with the promise of marriage. Tricked into believing they would marry the prince, when in fact they were only meant to be sacrifices.
A man came to the dragon's lair to save his daughter, but his strength was no match for the dragon. Behind the cave walls, the daughter watched her father being attacked by the dragon, but he warned her to stay hidden. The dragon pierced the father's chest, and the daughter screamed in shock. As the dragon moved toward her, a soldier made a sound, drawing the dragon's attention away. The daughter approached her father, but he sacrificed himself so she could escape. He left a rope as a way for his daughter to get out. As the dragon attacked the soldier, the daughter began to climb. Will she survive?
After being blind for so long, one morning this man could finally see again. With tears in his eyes, he went to his child's room, so he could see the face of his child. Then he stood in front of the mirror, staring at his own reflection for a long time. As a celebration of his sight returning, the whole family went on vacation and stayed in a hotel. Their room was on the upper floor, and downstairs there was a bar. At night, while his wife and child were asleep, the man went to the bar to see the world he had never been able to see before. There, he was approached by a woman, and they started talking. At first, he remembered his wife and child, and was about to return to his room. But the feeling of being desired by someone else pulled him back, and he asked the woman to dance.